So as some of you know, I make YouTube videos for other channels, and I decided to read through the comments, which is hit or miss sometimes. And one of the patterns that I consistently saw was this. Stop copying Peter McKinnon. You look like Peter McKinnon. Get your own style. Stop ripping off of Peter McKinnon. And at first I was hurt. This was like a big thing for me. I did not want to copy somebody else. That's not my intentions at all. And I'm sure as any single artist or person out there, the one big goal is that you just want to be original. How do I be original? I don't want to seem like I'm copying somebody else, so I decided to create a method, a sort of scheme of steps that I can utilize to create my stuff originally and become a unique artist. So here are my steps. Okay, so the first step of being original is realizing that being original is impossible. There's no way you'll ever achieve 100% originality. Every single thought, idea, pattern of creativity has been probably done. And even the fact that I'm speaking English to you means that I am not being 100% original because I'm copying somebody else who was speaking. So if I really wanted to be 100% original, I'd have to create my own language, but that own language would probably reference a language that already exists. Step 2. If you are constantly influenced by others' thoughts and ideas, develop an inspiration cocktail, compiling a list of creators who inspire you. For example, my list would be compiled of filmmakers like Peter McKinnon, Casey Neistat, and let's say Sam Kolder. Now, if you take a look at anybody who influences your work, realize that they are not 100% original either. Peter McKinnon utilizes styles from like music videos and traditional documentary. Casey Neistat is very similar to like Wes Anderson meets Vice. Then you have Sam Kolder's work that looks like an H&M ad meets Watchtower of Turkey. So then take these influences, whether the work that they're influenced by or them specifically, and break down what qualities you like about their work. Then stitch it together with your cocktail. Step number 3, I feel like I'm a motivational speaker. Be yourself. That's like 100% the number one thing about being original. Originality is impossible, but being yourself is 100% achievable. To be yourself is the closest way to being different than the other guy. For me, I studied the way I talk to myself. Yes, I studied the way I talk to myself. It was a way for me to see how I talk in the most intimate environments, just by myself. I also went through old sketchbooks and read journals to be influenced not by others, but instead by myself. Step number 4, develop your own brand. Once you've created your inspiration cocktail and figured out who you are, set that in motion. I made a folder on my computer that's compiled of imageries and style that I wanted to represent me, from artwork to design to even just like color palettes. This is something that will continually change, but you can always update your document. You can always change things in the folder depending on where you are developing as an artist. Originality is not to be different, it's just to be yourself. What I realized with the Peter McKinnon comments is that it's human nature for people to continually reference from their memory bank. As humans, we just get like so excited to just stitch two ideas together. We see a parallel in something, we have to tell the world. We have to say like, this guy looks like Justin Bieber, doesn't he? Just because we like seeing the references in reality. So my final verdict is originality may be impossible, and I might not ever be 100% unique. But what I realized is that having these steps of creating my own personal brand and developing who I am and reflecting that on screen is probably the best way of creating my own style of originality. Remember that to be a great artist, you have to reference other material to create good stuff. As long as you're not referencing the whole thing and creating the exact same thing over again, you're probably gonna make something that someone has never seen before. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a very interesting, eye-opening experience for 2018, and I would love to hear your thoughts of originality and how you guys can start making your stuff a little bit more unique. I've developed my own inspiration cocktail. I have a link to all of the ideas and ways you can do this in the description below, so if you have any ideas on how to make this even a little bit better, or how to be a little bit more original, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you like kind of me blabbling on and talking about this kind of stuff, give me a subscribe, like this video, share it to all your creative friends. Anybody can pretty much benefit from this conversation. It's not just filmmakers and people who do stuff on screen. I'm gonna head out, keep making some great stuff. Love to hear your thoughts, and I'll talk to you later.